Coming at you with a quick tech tip here. I want to show you how to combine two of my favorite things, how to give effective feedback to students book with a new to me extension, Annotate Pro. What I have here is a science assignment I've created. It requires kids to synthesize information in order to do a writing prompt. Here's my assignment. I have attached to it a task-specific rubric, which I'd be happy to talk to you more about individually, just to show the varying degrees of completeness students could have for this remote learning assignment. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into SpeedGrader here to show you how easy this is. You'll notice that when SpeedGrader loads, I will now have this A here. That's the Annotate Pro. Those are the preloaded comments that I've saved for myself to save myself time in Canvas. The way I got that was by going to the Chrome web store and adding the Annotate Pro extension to my Chrome browser. And I'd be happy to dive more into this with you, you can create unlimited amounts of libraries where you design comments and feedbacks and commonly used emails. You could do so much stuff with this. I've added some comments to a library for myself that I know I'm going to need for this assignment, and I'm going to grade these super quick and get on with my life. So I just went ahead, I uploaded all kinds of fake submissions of things that you would see. And in your own content area, you can grade things really quick. But I'm adding the element of leaving really specific comments. So I'm going to open up the assignment here. And this student answered both parts of the question, but they answered it really generally. They didn't use any of the content words or things in the directions. I'm going to give this student an 8.5 because that's what that is on the rubric. I'm then going to go down to the comment section and I'm going to type Kelly. And then I'm going to open my Annotate Pro and I'm going to leave myself the 8.5 feedback. It goes in right here. It explains to myself, to your student, what they need to do better to get the 10. And that's giving them very specific words I want to see. It's generic enough you can use it for everybody, but what could they have done to get the 10? I'm going to go ahead and hit save. I'm going to go ahead and submit that comment to that student. For the next submission, and you can just see how this works here. A student didn't give me the right assignment. They gave me an art assignment. They didn't give me the right assignment. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to give them, this is not correct. And now you'll see my comments still saved because all these are for myself. I'm going to go into Annotate Pro and I'm going to hit the incorrect assignment. I'm sure you're using this all the time. Hey, this isn't the right assignment for this class. You need to submit the right one. Perfect. Moving on. I'm going to go to the next student submission. You'll see here, this student's copy and pasted. They did not answer the right thing. They've gone on the internet. They didn't even get rid of the hyperlinks right. I'm going to go down here. Again, you wouldn't normally see all these comments. You'd be in different students' work. I'm going to say, hey, you copy and pasted this. I have a generic comment saved in Annotate Pro for copying and pasting, letting students know that I won't accept that for credit. Go ahead and submit that to myself. If we go to this next response, as I'm looking through here, this student is scoring a 10 out of 10. They've answered both parts of the question. They're using correctly the content-specific concepts and vocabulary words. I'm going to give them, and again, it would be a fresh rubric because you wouldn't have the same student over again. I'm going to give them the 10 out of 10. I'm going to leave this student the feedback. I'm going to personalize with their name, but then I'm going to hit 10 out of 10 feedback. And this is a Susan Brookhart thing. You don't just say, great job. You spell out for the student what they did to get that 10 out of 10. And she shows that overall helps student performance. So I've explained here that their submission included concepts, it included vocabulary, it was complete in all parts. So that student knows exactly why they got a 10 out of 10. This last one here, this is incomplete. So the student only answered part of the question. I'm going to give the student the 7 for not answering the second part of the question. I am going to go down here, hit that handy Annotate Pro. hit the 7 feedback, generic enough to work for anybody in this situation, no matter which part they answered, letting them know, hey, they haven't answered both parts of this, so they need to go back and resubmit. All right, that's how Annotate Pro works. I can give really specific, actionable feedback from students in very little time, move on with my life, be done with my day, and it's a happy grading experience for me and for them. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Bye.